Sacramento's police department is preparing for more protests. ABC 10's Giacomo Luca joins us not live with what's going on. Giacomo, what are you seeing and hearing?
Well, Mike, I spoke with Sacramento's Police Chief Daniel Hahn just a few hours ago regarding what has transpired over the past couple of days, and specifically commenting on last night. He said it was really a tale of two protests. One protest that happened during the day that remained mostly peaceful. Then as things fell into the night, getting violent and dangerous, and he told me how police plan to respond this evening. Some demonstrators and at least 7 Sacramento police officers were injured. At least 17 people have been arrested at Sacramento protests since Friday, some from outside of California and the Sacramento region. Sacramento's Police Chief Daniel Hahn on the protests last night.
They did not care about our community. They did not. So I think you go from, yeah, your emotions might run over you and you might do things that maybe you don't do normal times, but those remain relatively minor. When you don't care about our community and your goal is to create mayhem and destruction and violence, that's exactly what we saw last night. They don't care about Sacramento.
Sacramento-based community activist Barry Axius says what happened in Minneapolis is being felt by people of color across the nation and here in Sacramento.
And this is a volcano erupted. This is a cancer now spreading from your chest, your heart, your legs, your ears, where it's uncontrollable. So we can't place the blame on people that are so enraged that they can't take it anymore.
In the wake of windows shattered, vandalism, and some looting downtown, hundreds gathered Sunday morning in efforts to clean up the city. Organizers support the demonstrators, but...
So, my one thing is just, don't loot local small businesses because it's very, very hard for them to recover. You shouldn't loot, in general, of course.
Now, about 15 minutes ago, Sacramento City Council held a press conference regarding what has happened again over the past couple of days. First off, condemning what happened to George Floyd in Minnesota, but then going into what's happened over the past couple of days in Sacramento, saying the violence must end, the damages to small businesses must end, and they asked, some reporters asked questions regarding curfews and law enforcement. Curfews were considered not in place or in effect right now. National Guard was also considered, but not an option that the City Council wants to move forward with right now. But they did make very clear that law enforcement from across the area, at least 10 police departments with mutual aid agreements with the city of Sacramento, will be involved in helping to calm whatever protests or unrest happen this evening to make sure that public safety is number one. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, Giacomo, I also heard that they were calling it a local public emergency. So many local leaders have been speaking out about